Hi guys, Captain Off here. We're gonna talk about the episode 5 of The Rising of the Shield Hero, where he gets a new companion, Philo. Philo? Philo.
Philo.
Yes. Episode 5, Philo, Rising of the Shield Hero. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have fun and enjoy. Captain Malfoy provides. Anyway, we begin with the episode where our main protagonist. Actually, we begin from the perspective of the queen of this country. So, my good sir,
Yeah.
we have a fan here, or my co-pilot. What do you like about the Queen?
Uh, I have no idea. We saw her in like a 1 minute shot.
Yeah, but in 1 minute I actually understood a lot of stuff. She is no one to mess with
Yeah.
because later in the episode we basically get that my or bitch basically sits in her place. We could say
Yeah, but how come the queen has all the power?
because they established it in episode 1.
It's a
Hope you enjoyed.
matriarchy.
Yes, women have the power, men don't have the power,
Hmm.
pretty much. Anyway, I enjoyed the part with the queen. She was talking to one of her samurai slash ninja spies of this country, and she was in some form of, I think, another country in a kingdom,
Yeah.
in an industrial kingdom. So I hope we see the other countries later on in the show, hints of it or something like that. Anyway, I enjoyed the moment that we saw of the queen. She knew everything. She know most of the things, I think. She was like, interesting. The shield hero, huh? He got a slave. This happened to him, huh? Oh, this country is gonna go to ruin, basically. That's what she's thinking. She was like, what is my idiot husband doing? She was like thinking, what is my idiot husband doing now? I would be like rolling my eyes. If I was the queen, I would be like, what is he doing?
But
Anyway,
why aren't they together? Are they like divorced or something?
that would be more logical.
Yeah, she's like in another kingdom.
Yeah, but I think she's not divorced, but maybe she is. I don't know. Anyway, so we continue with the story where our main protagonist gets his reward for the saving of the wave. And what do you think, Michael? Michael, sorry, my throat.
Yes.
Damn it, I got stuck there. But one thing I will say, great job with the voice actors. Very good music. 10 out of 10. No questions asked. I like this episode. 10 out of 10. No questions asked. Secondly, I really like the performance of the Queen and the other characters. Also, I really liked Moriyasu. No, I hated Moriyasu, but I like the voice actor. Secondly, I like all the voice actors pretty good. They do their job of making me love them and hate them. Also, I really like Rem and Natsumi,
Not for me.
the guy with the bow, the pretty boy with the bow. Itsuki, yeah, Itsuki. I
Yeah.
got it. They standed up for the shield hero. Yay! Fucking yes!
Finally, someone,
Yes!
right?
Finally something. But Raftalia was like, you're gonna get, we're not gonna stay in this garbage. She was basically like, we're not gonna stay in this garbage. We're moving. Bye. Basically, was that what she's saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, what do you think, my good sir? Sorry for interrupting you or asking you the question as the viewer as well.
Uh,
Ah,
it's still an interesting show.
it is.
Yeah. I have not lost
And
interest yet,
my co-pilot, my
but
assistant here, is watching it with his wife. Pretty good.
I don't like.
Watching it with his wife.
You know what I don't like?
There,
Yes,
there.
I don't like all the what do you call it? All the um, harem building stuff.
Yeah, but to be fair, our main protagonist actually said it in the light novel and in the manga, which I've actually read and listened to myself. I've listened to it in audio form because Lord knows, I will not read all of that.
Yeah,
So he said himself, I don't want to have a harem, have a girls group. But unfortunately, like fate or like destiny, it's like eventually he will have it.
yeah. It's not
So
like there's
it's
somebody
not his
drawing
fault.
it.
It's not his
Yeah,
fault. It's
it's
like
not his fault that somebody is drawing it in and voice acting it and all that.
yes. But it's fun. It's fun. It makes sense because he has a personality of, he's a nice guy. He has a mask of being a bastard, but he's a good man. He's a good man. Now, Fumi, you're the hero we needed. You're the hero that many people don't want, but you're the hero we need.
You're not the hero we deserve.
Yeah,
But
you're not the hero we.
need.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Wait, now Fumi is no hero actually. Every action he has taken so far has not mean heroism. But to be fair, he's more of a hero to me than Moriyasu could ever be. Seriously.
Why do you hate him so much?
Uh
He's not that bad of a guy. Come on.
yes, he is. He says, "Let Big Moriyasu handle the job," or "Oh, free that slave," or "Oh, you're lying," or you're like every time Moriyasu speaks, stupid shits come out of his mouth. Like he is like a little puppy to the bitch princess. Unfortunately, he is the brainwashed one.
Yeah. He actually is.
He is a personification of the Me Too movement man that's an idiot. No offense
Idiot.
to anyone that's a Playboy guy, you know.
No,
I like Playboy characters, but this guy, he goes on my nerves.
no offense to any idiots out there, but this guy's an idiot.
It makes so much sense. Anyway, we continue with the story. Sorry, where am I blabbering on? But anyway, so what do you like about the king? He was like, give how much gold did he give to Moriyasu? Like, how much gold did he give him?
He gave everybody like what did he give 5,000 to one to the
To
proud
Moriyasu,
guy,
yeah. Or to the
4,800 to
pretty
the other
boy,
one,
to the pretty boy with the bow.
and he was like, yeah, I will give you 500, but
Yeah,
because
but to Moriyasu they gave him 400 silver and like shit, and like
no 500 to the main guy.
to Moriyasu, what did they give him to him?
Who the heck is Moriyasu?
The guy with the spear.
That's not whatever.
They gave him
5,000,
400.
5,000.
No, they gave him 400 for him.
No, 5,000. The spear guy got 5,000. The guy
Okay,
got 4,800.
it doesn't matter. Either way, the king is a bastard. And the king is like, "Yay, we're gonna get it. We're just gonna take the money, snatching it." He's like, "More." Did you like the reaction of the shield hero? I liked it too. Hope you enjoyed my review. Have fun time and enjoy. I think this review is very good, in my opinion. It's my personality. Though to be fair, I really liked when Raftalia standed up for him and like, "Yeah, calm down your anger." And she's like, "We don't want to stay here. You have nothing to offer us. Screw you. Bye bye. Leave." She said she basically put the king in his place. I love you, Raftalia, for that. I love her. Seriously. And secondly, the king was like, "Give me the money," like I said before, but he was like, "Give me the money, you don't need that." It's like, now Fumi's like, "Bitch, you're not taking my money that I did sweat, tears, and blood, and fighting for maybe a lot of weeks
Yeah.
to snatch it away from me." Did you see that the king was like, "Yeah, what do you think about that scene?"
Uh,
It's a short scene, but it shows you the corruption of this kingdom.
I hate the king.
Do you hate the princess?
I hate the princess. I think
I hate the bitch.
I will not be sad if somebody raped her.
Wait, not the.
Why did you laugh? That's sick. Why did you
Sorry,
laugh at that?
sorry. I laughed at another thing that I
Ah,
think
yeah,
that.
yeah, 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 yeah. Sure.
Not at your shit.
Yeah, obviously not. Obviously
Though to be fair, I shouldn't do that. Sorry, I shouldn't have laughed at that. But
not.
to be fair, to be fair, to be fair, I don't want that to happen to anyone.
Only to her.
No, I would ram her with a steamroller. That's what I would do
That's
instead. At least that's better than that other one you said. Anyway, that was my co-pilot saying it, not me, not me. I'm laughing because I laughed at a really fun moment in this episode. What did you like when Moriyasu got his fucking medicine? Yeah, I love that one.
it was.
Anyway, we continue with the story. So we continue on. So they basically put the slave seal on Raftalia back on.
I have wait. I have to interrupt a bit. This is the latest news. Was me in Mora,
All right.
in northern bit of Sweden, but not
Oh yeah.
here. Look how
Nice.
cold it is. See the ice forming around my face when I
Or
breathe.
your mustache being an icicle.
Yes,
You can see it there, guys. Do you want to show
And
it
this
or
is
not?
from only well, I don't think it will show up.
It actually did.
It's from a 15 minute like walk. And
15
that you
minutes.
just made it worse.
Yeah, but whatever. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the review. A bit of personality here.
Yes.
So, what did you like about the rest of the episode?
I think the manga does it better.
Yeah, it actually. Okay, one little nitpick I will say of this episode. They are mostly positives, 10 out of 10 mostly. But one nitpick that they should have done was basically like, it was in the light novel. I actually listened to it and I actually listened to this chapter
Yeah.
on YouTube myself. So I know. He was like, yeah, Raftalia, you're free now, And she's like, no, I don't, I want to have the slave curse. And I'm like, okay, but
Why do you want that, right?
I will say this. She's deeply in love with this man, no questions asked. I even saw it in this episode. So basically, they put back the slave curse on. If we go back to the episode, they put it back. And she was like, hey, now Fumi, look at me. He's like, what? It was like just pouring in the slave seal liquid into the shield, and he unlocked the slave shield. Slave shield rank 1 or 2. I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, don't do that. Not on my channel.
You can't get demonetized.
Yeah,
Oh
whatever.
wait, you are demonetized already.
So you cannot push me down further. Okay, what I like about the shield heroes. I saw. I see. I'm saying that shit.
Okay, no more.
Okay, no more. But anyway, what I like about the shield hero is that exactly like me, I don't have any monetization, and I'm basically pushed down like the shield hero. So I'm like, if you want to push me down, I will push up. And fucking
You're in the same position, basically.
yeah, that's what I can relate to him. I relate to anti-heroes, kinda. Anyway, we continue. So basically, Raftalia is like giving him the love hints. Like seriously, did you see that?
Yeah,
She
but
literally gave him the hints, and I'm
Christian,
like, for the love of God, how dense are you in your skull?
Christian, remember now.
Oh, to be fair, I
She was
understand.
basically a 10-year-old girl a couple of
Yes,
days
yes,
before
yes,
that.
yes, yes.
So
Oh wait,
would you
yes,
be
I
sexually
remember.
attracted to a 10-year-old girl?
No, no, I
You're
wouldn't.
sick.
No, no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. But I know. Ah, this is so complicated. But whatever. I understand now Fumi's perspective. He's like, yeah, all right. He's like, what? He's like, what? And she's like, nothing. I see her blush all the time in this episode. But I will say this. She really wants him, to be fair. And to be fair, if I was helped psychologically by a trauma in my brain, I wouldn't disregard that either. You know.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I understand your point with. The thing is this the world works in different ways than our world. They even said it in the fourth episode, didn't they? Can you say it now? I will drink a bit. I will take a break.
What? How? What do you want me to say? You're thinking about something.
In the last episode, she says that the demi-humans that she is from the species
Yeah.
level up with their bodies level
yeah,
up with the
the
level.
Yeah. But their body grows. with the
Yes,
level
yes,
up.
yes, yes. Yeah, as you said,
Yeah.
the body grows with the level up. Anyway, we continue. So basically, she gives him the hint, and he is like a stone block, not responding exactly. He responds, but he's like, "What did I say?" And she's like, "Nothing, nothing." She's like, "Hmm." Okay, I like that she's like, she wants him to give the hint. I like her, she's positive, she's nice. She fucking cared of him in the darkest moment of his life, which was episode 4.
And nobody else did.
Yes. Everyone, I hate everyone in this kingdom. I hate them because they're like, oh, the shield hero should be executed. I'm like,
You should be executed.
it's like he's pushed down, but he still goes up. He's like, the thing is, he's no hero. He's an anti-hero.
He keeps on fighting.
The funny thing is, everyone, he says like, like a guy said on YouTube, like, everyone believes he's a bastard, then he will be that. If everyone thinks that I am that, so be it. Anyway, we continue. So basically, then the slave trader. What did you like about the slave trader or Mr. Eggman from Sonic? He looks like Eggman. Goddammit.
He's a bit,
He's creepy.
I don't. Yeah, right. I don't
He's
know if he's
creepy in the
kinda
manga.
sexy.
In the light novel and manga, he's super creepy. He's like, "Oh, sir, do you want to buy?" And our main protagonist is like, "I see this guy. He's basically like, this man is dangerous. This man is, he works with him because he gets advantage. He does this to come back to his home, to come back to Japan, to survive this whole shit and leave this garbage world. He is an opportunist, but a positive man. He's not an asshole.
Yeah, I don't think he will ever leave.
Maybe he will, hopefully. Though I wonder what his reaction to his parents is gonna be. Jeez. Wait, how many years has it passed from that world to Japan? Holy shit. Don't do the Narnia thing. You know what the Narnia thing is? It's
Yeah.
only one time has passed from our world.
Yeah.
Jeez. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. So the slave trader, remember what he says? He says, "Oh, I can give her 5 gold coins. She's not a virgin."
He,
That's what the slave
no,
trader said,
that's
not
not
me.
what he said.
He
He said,
said,
"I'll give you 20."
no, but he said, "You have raised a beautiful." That's
No,
what the slave trader said, not me.
wait, listen. He said,
Mr. Dogdor,
I
Mr.
will,
Eggman.
I will give you 20 gold coins even if she's not a virgin." And she's like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a virgin." And he's like, "Wow, that's 25 gold coins."
And Fumi's like, "Yeah, And she's like, "No, Fumi!"
But it did sound like a good idea.
Though to be fair, I understand. I love Raftalia's expression. I love her expressions. I love her body language in this part because she was like, "No, Fumi-sama, god damn it!"
You goddamn son of a bitch.
Yeah, she was like, "I protected you and your ass
Yeah, your
for a
sister is
whole." Wait, how much? How long is the wave? Do you think it's like waves after
Well,
waves?
the thing is, like, he was going to sell her like a prostitute. Literally.
Oh God, no!
He became a pimp overnight.
What the fuck?
Now,
But of course,
Fumi,
of course,
son
of
of a
course,
bitch.
of course, Nafumi is like, no, she's not for sale. She's not. And
Yeah.
she's like, look her, in the episode, did you see her tail? She was like, "Oh, fool me, summer, damn it." And her tail was right up like a cat's. Like, she was like angry as shit. She was like, "Arr!" And you know what she did in the light novel?
Yeah.
In the light novel, she actually did. This is the stupid. This is the. Hope you enjoy the video anyway. Hope you enjoy my review. Don't be offended of anything I say, alright?
What if
Hopefully.
I show a picture?
No, no, no!
My arm looks so small.
Okay, that's my assistant's arm. Anyway, hashtag
You have, you have a huge head, man. Your head is fucking huge.
what?
Look how small my arm
Okay, continue with the
is.
story. We don't want to sidetrack. We don't, we don't want to sidetrack now. Okay, but in the light novel, she was like, "Now Fumi-sama," and she's crushing his hand. She has so much strength that he's crushing his defenses. His defenses is lower than her strength. And she's like, "Now Fumi-sama." He's like, "No, I will not." And he said, I joked. You're beautiful. You're lovely. You're beautiful. You're strong."
That's,
And she's like blushing and she's like,
that's not
"Now
what
Fumi-sama." Yeah,
I think.
that's what I wanted them to have in the episode. That's what they missed. They missed that opportunity because that would have been fun.
No,
But to be fair, I enjoyed when she was like, "Okay, now Fumi." She was like, "Okay, you didn't care about what I wanted to say." Yeah, she's literally hitting on this man. No questions asked. And Fumi understands it, I think. I think he does. But he treats her, he respects her as a daughter,
yeah,
as a daughter father. And she's like, "Nope."
as a raccoon daughter.
And she is not thinking like that, I think. I don't know, but.
I think she has been in love with the notion of the shield here ever
Though
since
she
she was
has
small.
no Stockholm syndrome. She has no
No,
Stockholm syndrome.
well, but the thing is, like, remember her father used to read to her about the shield hero when she
Yeah,
was
that's true.
younger. So I think
Oh.
she's pretty.
Oh, I forgot to mention as well, yeah. Yeah. Stop doing that with the phone. So what do you think about the episode? We need to continue with the word. Damn it, we're. Gör någonting om vi gör det lite längre, whatever.
No, you can't just end it, you know.
No.
We're done here.
No, we have not told the story, damn it. We're
Yes,
not
we
even
have.
in the other village or the other stuff.
Oh my god.
Fuck, we have talked about this later.
Too much. Yeah, so he buys
Yeah,
an
yeah,
egg.
yeah. He buys the egg.
The egg becomes a bird.
It becomes a bird.
The
Oh,
bird
before
turns
that,
human.
they go to one of the shops, to the herb shop, to the plant herb, the healing herb shop.
Yes, and
And
he
he's
gives him a
like,
book,
he
a
gives him a
grimoire.
book. He gives him a book because of the thanks of saving the village that we're gonna meet in the episode.
Yeah.
The same village that was in episode 3. And he goes to the magic shop lady. He gets a book and she says, "Thank you for saving my grandchildren." And he
Yeah.
was like, "Whose grandchildren?" And Raftalia maybe said in his ear, "Those grandchildren you saved with Shield Prism, you know." I think she didn't say that in the episode, but pretty much that.
Yeah.
Also, what do we know of interesting details about their powers and skills? What do you think about that? Raftalia can use light magic, dark magic, and illusion magic.
Yeah.
Though it wasn't mentioned in the manga. It was only the light magic and dark magic, not illusion. I will commend the anime creators for actually combining stuff here. They combined the stuff from the light novel and the manga to this episode.
Yeah.
Because he said, let me just drink a second. This episode will be a bit longer, but I don't care. My rules, my channel. But anyway, so basically the old lady, the old nice wizard lady, that is an aunt.
Yeah. She's
Wait,
not
that's
an aunt. She's an aunt. Yeah.
aunt. Sorry, but you know, grandchildren. And I think the grandchildren were actually that woman that was like, "Oh, they're attacking us! They're ants! You know the bees."
Yes.
Oh god,
Nicholas
that.
Cage. Bees. Oh, the bees.
Yeah, but the main protagonist basically used Shield Prism and the children are saved. So she's like, "Yeah, thank you for saving my grandchildren." So it's like, "Yay, we get 2 shit for free." We got literally 2 shit for free. And then the main protagonist actually said, "Why could I not have learned a book that could literally make me learn the language?" But that would have made you too OP, man.
Too OP. Nah.
That would have made him OP because his shield is OP.
No, it doesn't have any too that OP.
Seriously?
No.
A fucking shield skill that will translate everything in a book.
Yeah. So what?
Hmm.
It's literally reading, man.
Yeah, but
The
it's more.
ability to read.
It's more like I will say this. It's more like more easier to bond with Raftalia than. Though to be fair, Raftalia even said in the tree. Remember in the episode in the tree of this episode, episode 5 in the tree. Yeah, you and I can learn reading, and he's like, oh god. But he's like, all right. I like this Nafumi. He's more of a combination between the manga version and the light novel optimist or light novel jerk as well, or not jerk, light novel badass jerk cool guy. He's a bit of both worlds.
Yeah.
He's a bit like chocolate and
Vanilla.
very spicy. Um, what is it called again? Jordgubbe, hur säger man det? English.
Strawberry. How the heck can strawberry be spicy?
You don't know. I have tested my experiment. No more comments.
No. The tiger face.
Yeah.
You disgust me.
No, but what do you like about this episode?
Did you put
Overall,
like chocolate on a steak or something like that? On a hamburger maybe?
I am not that stupid. Anyway, we continue with the episode. So basically, like they get the egg,
Yeah.
and it's a cute little beautiful egg, and then it becomes a baby. And I actually like this part. You like this part when they go to the village and he's like, "Raftalia, wake up!" And she's like, she's like moving her ears. She's moving her ears like, "Eh." And then she wakes up. He's like, "Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for buying a." Wait, how much money did he spend on that bird?
100 silvers.
Oh Jesus!
That's 100 days to
Oh!
sleep and eat.
Damn it, that bird needs to work back his mind. He's like, I think now Fumi is thinking, I love this bird, but he's thinking, his, what should we call it? I have a new name. His, rich, rational money side.
Yeah.
Or what should you call it, sir? What would you give name for that one on the shoulder? Not the evil one, but
But the thing is, he can easily make twice as much money back as long as the bird just survives.
yeah, but to be fair, I really like the scene when the bird is born.
Yeah, the bird.
Sorry. I hope you enjoyed the video. The video is a bit long. Oh, we need to do the video game. Yeah, the video game live stream. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, we will. So that's.
So I will do wrap it up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the birds is born, and we see a little nice montage, and I love this part of the music. Love this. Also, I suspected someone in the village was a bit odd, like appeared too much. A girl in an inn appeared too much, and then we meet the hooded assassins, or the hooded. You know the woman that was in the first episode with the mask, with a
Yeah, I
ball
know.
mask.
Yeah,
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 we meet
yeah,
them.
yeah.
We meet them as well in the episode. But anyway, I like that we see different scenery in a barn, and she's eating, and he's like, yeah, because of this growth and stuff, you know. And Raftali is like, she's like a little mother feeding him, feeding the bird. Basically, I will say this: Philo is like a little kid, so it's like Nafum is the father, Raftali is the mother, and Philo is the little kid.
Hmm.
Oh, that's so cute. And Nafumi was like, yeah, the bird is basically thinks as I'm my mom. Sorry. And Nafumi was basically saying the bird thinks that I'm his mother. Jeez. Though to be fair, it would have been interesting if Raftali would have been there instead.
In the egg.
No, if Raftali would have been printed on instead of Nafumi. Though to be fair, what did you like about the scene when the bird was growing and it was like, oh shit, that's a big bird?
Hmm.
And what did you like about the scene when Naofumi was like, yeah, we're gonna take a ride, we're gonna test your riding, and he's basically riding on a chocobo. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have fun time and enjoy. Captain Loffert presents Rising of the Shield Hero.
Come on, my friend. Let's end this.
Yeah. So, have I explained the episode or have I not explained it? Or have you just laughed like dumbasses for 24 hours?
Well, we had a bit of fun.
Yeah.
But now it's
Yeah, but let me explain. So, the funny part was basically that the bird is basically a bird from Final Fantasy, the chocobos.
Mhm.
Literally that. I really like that. Very good job, anime. What was it? Light novel manga creator. Really good job. Really good touch. Secondly, I've never played Final Fantasy, unfortunately, but I knew that bird, so at least I know something. Anyway, so what did you like about the race? And did you like this? What should we say? I will call her from now on. I will still call her bitch because that's the name she deserves.
What I have to like beep it. You see.
Beep.
Well, now it's too late. But...
You know the princess with the red hair, or the douchebag princess. Douchebag princess. Much better.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the douchebag princess demands? If we go from your perspective now, I will drink in the meantime.
Stop drinking that hard liquor.
It's water.
Yeah, that's what you want people to believe.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so
Why did I do that evil smile?
anyway, so they
Anyway.
have a race with the bird.
Yeah, but she's saying, listen
Oh.
to the demands. Just say the demands, yo. What do you think about the demands? She said. She's like, Moriyasu is the new lord of this land. And she's like, Shield Hero, you're a criminal. Move. We don't need your opinion. And I'm like, please shut your place. Please silence your mouth. And then when the secret or so-called ninjas,
Yeah.
when the I think those are the queens. Yeah, basically those people with the mask that we saw in the episode. If you have seen the episode, they are basically the queen's special guards. I think they were like, "Here, princess, we have an order from someone," and she's reading it like, "Oh damn it!" She's like, "Ah damn." What did you like about her reaction, my good sir? When she was reading, I like that moment when the what was the ninjas. Yeah, this review is a bit long. I know.
Can
I'm
we
a bit
please
sick.
end it?
Yeah, I know. Damn it. But let me explain. So the ninjas were basically knowing that Nafumi-sama is this. He knows. They know about Nafumi-sama, and they're like, Nafumi's like, that's odd. Why do they know so much about me? Hmm. And do you like the ninjas when they showed up and the princess was like, oh god. She was like terrified. She was like, oh my god. And I was like, yes, sit in your place. So what do you think about it? I like the ninjas or the secret guards, the secret guard mask guys.
How can they sense that somebody has used magic?
I don't know. Spoiler warning. I don't know. Anyway, what did you like about the race? If we go to the race, the villager was like, "Please save us, Nafumi." And Nafumi's like, "Please, for the love of God, why should I save you?"
Anyway, he went with to save them.
Yeah, and Raftali was like, "Nafumi-sama, save them." And he's like, oh, "Okay, come on, you're too pretty. I cannot say no to that."
That's not what.
That's what I think he thinks.
No, that's not. He sees her as
Daughter,
his
yes,
daughter.
yeah,
So the way that you're talking about them is
yeah.
really sick and disgusting.
Sorry. But to be fair, she is trying to convince him, and he's like, okay, all right then. He's like, okay, I will help you then, but it must come at a cost.
Yeah.
He's not cheap. So, what do you like about the duel? I like the music really much. Yeah, this
Anyway,
episode a bit longer.
let's end
I
this,
like the. I
and
like.
we'll talk about episode 6 next time.
No, you damn it! You missed the best part.
Uh,
I will not end it right now because the best part are coming now. And you say that I said wrong about that thing.
Please just
Scream.
kill me.
I do my opinion when I say. Anyway, hope you enjoy the video.
What is this?
You like the anime? I do like it too.
Yeah,
I like her moments when she's like, "Now Fumi-sama, damn it."
I like the anime, but this review is longer than both episodes combined.
Yeah, I know, but I like the episode so much because he finally gets his retribution.
No, you're not listening to me. I'm telling you, this
Oh, yeah.
review of you talking shit is longer than the entire 2 episodes together. So, in some way, have you managed to spew out more shit to talk about than it took for you to watch the episodes? How is that even possible?
I don't know. I'm a genius.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. So basically, Moriyasu says that bird. Oh, that bird is ugly, and she's like, "What?" She's like, she hates the dragon as well. The dragon, I forgot to mention this. The dragon and the bird are mortal enemies.
Yeah.
And Aftali is like, "Oh, I know that. Oh, so they were actually mortal enemies then." I like her innocence of, she knows that, but she didn't know it, so it was funny. I like Nafumi, it's so funny. And then he's like saying, that bird is, oh, that bird is ugly. Moriyasu is like, that bird is ugly, ugh. And the bird is like, damn you, and he kicks her, or, wait, she kicks the bird.
No.
The bird kicks him.
Yes.
Kicks him in the crotch right there. And I was like, he was like flying. He did like those magical girl things. He did like, oh my ass, ah. It is like, and then he falls down to the stack in a poop stack or something.
No,
And I was like,
hey.
whatever. It looked like it to me, but whatever.
Where have you been pooping, man?
No, but they have animals. Don't judge me. But whatever. Moriyasu is like, oh my nuts, and the prince is like, healing magic now. And I'm like, I'm laughing my ass off.
Save the nuts.
I don't care. It was the nuts, and it is.
Yeah.
They literally showed the episode. Don't kill the messenger.
Yeah, but like she was like, we have to save the nuts. He needs the nuts.
Yeah, but he was like, his face was like this. How was his face? He was like, his
Yeah.
face was like blue and purple. It was like, my
Yeah.
nuts, and he flied like, wee. And I was
Yeah.
like, yes, finally, screw
He
you.
was not happy about it.
No. And then the race was awesome.
Yeah.
What did you like about the race?
Let's not spoil too much, but let's just say that she cheated as always.
Yeah, she cheated as always. And they did some ninjutsu moves. They did some ninja moves. I actually saw it. I've seen Gaijin Goomba's videos about ninja moves, ninja techniques with the hands. I cannot show you right now because I'm not good with the hand techniques. But you get my point. So, I think that the other heroes from the other generations must have been different people from different worlds because how could they have ninja techniques, or even secret guard ninjas by the queen? Also, I like the queen. She's badass. She's like, I will handle this mess somehow, but I will not interfere right now. But I will handle it soon.
You see this symbol?
What the hell is that symbol?
A radioactive material.
Oh, you don't need to show that right now.
Just so you know, I can poison you with radioactive materials and you wouldn't even know.
That's evil.
Yeah.
Anyway, so basically the race goes well, and our main protagonist Naofumi wins by Chocobo's Neb second. By a little short, how do you say that in English again? Oh, by a short second, he wins.
By
Margin. By a minute, or
something by hair.
by a bird hair.
Yeah.
And he wins, and the people are thanking him, and he actually does a nice thing.
Yeah.
I like this. He does a nice thing. He's like, yeah, give me this rusted carriage here. And he's like, he doesn't want to, he wants the money, but Raftali is like, no, Nafumi-sama. And he's like, okay, I will, you don't need to. He's like, I don't need to get your money. I will only want that carriage there. After the bird signals him by doing this. What does the bird do? He does like this. The bird like.
He hits his head. He's like, look at there, idiot.
I think that bird is smarter than him.
Yeah. But I think,
And
but the bird likes to draw things like those
ah,
birds.
yeah, yeah,
So it maybe
yeah.
that's
Those
what.
birds are basically the equivalent of a horse,
Yeah.
carrying horse carriage. But in this case, it's a giant bird carriage, and it's a happy little bird girl. I think. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. Secondly, they did a bit of a change here in this anime episode from the manga. But I have watched the manga and the light novel. I've listened both to them because I'm not gonna read them. That's for sure. But I love both of the things, and I will say this: 10 out of 10 to the author. You're a genius. Just saying, you're a genius. You're a genius. Just saying. Though, so they basically travel around the carriage for like 5 seconds, and Raftalia basically gets.
I don't think she's ever been in a carriage before.
No, she has never been that, from what I've seen before. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's logical. And then we get the most nicest scene in the episode. Naofumi caring for Raftalia again, and I'm like, yay! And he's like, are you a bit of fever? Do you have fever? You're red. And she's like, no, no, it's not that. And I'm like, Naofumi, you're denser than a wall.
Hmm.
She's giving you a hint. But I guess that's the reality of him. He is not. Wait, to be fair, it's not. It's to be fair. He was screwed by a woman. I guess he wouldn't be interested. Yeah, yikes. But he likes Raftalia anyway, so maybe, maybe you can wish for that.
So now we can.
Anyway, though, so there was one thing that I wanted to say before. We need to do a live stream of what was the game again?
Neo,
Neo, yes, the Samurai Lord Warrior, man.
please, can you please?
Yeah, yeah, I know, but I like this episode so much. And I really like the last part where basically Moriyasu, or basically the spear bastard, was like, Nafumi, I will get you for this. And Nafumi's like, um, look at your nuts or your crotch. And he's like, oh, damn it. And Raftali is like blushing, and she's like, Nafumi sama. And he's like, yeah, right. But he's like, damn you. And he's like, oh my god. And he walks slowly, like, oh, it hurts. Oh. And I'm like, yes, finally retribution, you son of a. Though to be fair, that's why I love this episode. I love episode 4 because it's like it's like a beautiful violin song of his suffering and then his final act of fucking beating the shit out of the spear hero. You know, Nafumi beating the shit out of the spear hero in a in a story progression sense.
Yeah.
How do you say that story progression? And then we get the final scene when he is, sleeping with Firo. Yeah, sleeping with the bird. And next morning, she turns into a girl. Jay. Japan, why do you do this? But I will not question it. That's not me. That's Japan. Though to be fair, she was very cute and she was saying, "Master," and Naofumi was like, "I'm backing the fuck off. I'm backing the fuck off." He was like, "Huh? What the fuck?" He was like, "What the?" He was like, "What the?" And she was like, "Mm, did you like the expression of Raftali when she was like, Nafumi-sama, wake up, wake up?" He was like, "What is it, Raftali?" He's like, Raftali's like, that," and he's like, "I'm backing the fuck off." And yeah, I like that interaction. She was
Yes.
like, "Girl, what?"
Oh my god.
They ended it on a good. They ended it on a good point.
I think I'm going to die.
Says my co-pilot that was enthusiastic. That was positive just a minute ago.
Mm.
Anyway, I give this episode 10 out of 10. No questions
Oh,
asked.
thanks, God. No, we can.